When we were discussing future value, we did this weird example to solidify our understanding. This was the example where we compounded at a different rate for each day of the week. Let's do something similar with present value. It's not a big difference, but again, it'll help solidify our understanding. So let's suppose that we invest in a fund which compounds at the end of every single day, and it does so according to the following rates. So at the end of the first day, we're going to compound at a rate of 1%. At the end of the second day, at 2%. At the end of the third day, 3%. And hopefully you see the pattern here, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the 30th day, we compound at 30%. So if we begin investing at the beginning of the 10th day, and we do this until the end of the 14th day, how much must we invest to make $10,000? So first things first, as we always do, let's begin by drawing the diagram, and I'm going to include here our compounding events, and now I'm going to label the days of the week. So each of these blue things is one of the compounding events, and I'm going to label it with the rate at which the interest occurs, so 10% at the end of the 10th day, for example. And now if we take $10,000, I'm going to put it just after the 14th day, and let's bring this back now to the beginning of the 14th day, wherein we pick up this factor of 1 plus 0.14 to the power of -1, right? Because we pass through that compounding event. Let's continue, and let's bring this back now to the beginning of the 13th day. And in doing so, we pick up this factor of 1 plus 0.13 to the power of -1. And, we're just going to keep on doing this, yada, 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 as we move back in time. I don't want to write it all out. But eventually, we get back to the beginning of the 10th day. And in doing so, we pick up this 1 plus r to the power of -1 factor for each compounding event that we pass through. So you can go through and work this out on your calculator, and you'll get $5,676.53. So it's the exact same process as future value, whether we're moving forward or backwards through time. You can use one of these diagrams to help you out if there are relatively few compounding periods. And every time you pass through a compounding event, you pick up this 1 plus r factor, right, with a positive exponent if future value and a negative exponent for present value.